Jeffrey Dahmer, a name synonymous with darkness and evil. But what happens when a Netflix series delves into the twisted mind of this real-life monster? Welcome to a chilling exploration of Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer Story. One of Netflix's darkest and most heart-pounding series to date. In this video, we'll delve into the depths of this show's suspenseful tone, its exploration of evil, and its impact on audiences. It's said that the first episode of a TV series is potentially the most important episode of its run. Monster certainly understands the gravity of this. The series wastes no time gripping its audience. In the first 10 minutes, it plunges you into the terrifying world of Dahmer. The tension builds, leaving you breathless. Evan Peters' portrayal is spine-chilling. Viewers couldn't look away, and some found it too disturbing to watch. The cinematography, the acting, it all combines to create an unsettling atmosphere on screen. But Monster goes beyond the horrors. It delves into the mind of this monster, questioning the nature of evil. Was he born evil, or made that way? The early episodes explore his upbringing, his father's perspective, and the dark forces at play in his life. It's a chilling look into the psyche. Dahmer was born in Wisconsin in 1960 and grew up to brutally kill, rape, and eat 17 young men. With his youngest victim being only 14 years old, it is no wonder Jeffrey Dahmer became a household name. Since his imprisonment, Dahmer drew the public eye and kept the media enthralled for more than 30 years. The childhoods of most mass murderers are subjected to intense scrutiny, often revealing a dark narrative. We question, who is responsible for shaping you into this? And the answer typically points to a specific individual. However, in Dahmer's case, there is no straightforward answer. This mystery is a central aspect of our enduring fascination with him. He was a beige, almost ghostly figure, never quite merging with his surroundings. His sporadic attempts to draw attention reflected a peculiar misunderstanding of social cues, or perhaps a trollish disregard for them. In the series, the challenge lies in explaining the depths of Dahmer's darkness with limited evidence. To fill these gaps, the series takes some creative liberties, particularly in the portrayal of Dahmer's family dynamics. As we delve into Jeffrey Dahmer's character upbringing, it's crucial to recognize that Netflix aimed to give voice to his victims. This shift in focus sheds light on their lives and stories, ultimately emphasizing the profound impact of their tragic fate. The series humanizes his victims, making their stories even more heart-wrenching. It's not just about a killer, it's about the lives he took. In a world filled with true crime stories, Monster stands out. It's more than a dramatization, it's a stepping stone toward honoring the victims. It forces us to remember their lives, dreams, and futures, all taken away by a monster. While the show does an excellent job humanizing the victims, it's important to recognize that these stories have been told many times before. The sheer volume of content on serial killers, especially Dahmer, is astounding. A family member of one of the victims has already spoken out, criticizing the show for the lack of communication with the victims' families. It's disheartening to see their pain revisited without their consent. However, Monster does offer something different. It attempts to honor the victims, something many true crime series neglect to do. It reminds us of the real people who suffered and the families left with unimaginable grief. Additionally, there's a deliberate effort to broaden the sociological perspective. Out of Dahmer's 17 victims, 14 were boys or men of color, with 10 being black. The series highlights the ways in which racism and homophobia, both on structural and individual levels, allowed Dahmer to continue his killing spree for an extended period. It exposes how neglect from the police allowed Dahmer to target these minority communities more easily. Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer Story lives up to its title by delving into the dark mind of a notorious killer. It raises questions about storytelling, entertainment, and the real-life horrors. As we begin our Exploring the Dark Minds series on this channel, we invite you to join the ongoing conversation about the world of true crime and the minds behind it. Tell us in the comments which serial killer TV show or movie you'd like us to explore next. We value your input. Thank you for watching.